So THAAD is now a wrap. The controversial US missile defense system is fully deployed in South Korea after the final 4 launches went in on Thursday. It will shore up protection from a North Korean missile strike, but China is still deeply unhappy with the move, as you just heard. And with the final piece of the jigsaw going in, our Lee Unshin takes a look at what happens going forward.
Despite hundreds of local residents protesting against the government's decision to temporarily deploy 4 additional THAAD launchers in Seonju County, some 300 kilometers south of Seoul, the deployment went as scheduled. Prime Minister Lee Nak-yon addressed the issue in a press conference on Thursday, saying that the nation's security needs to be the priority now.
The government had no choice but to deploy THAAD for national security purposes and to protect people from North Korea's nuclear and missile advancements and its provocations.
Prime Minister Lee expressed his apologies to the people living in Seonju for not accepting their demand to stop the deployment. Lee also wished for the quick recovery of residents and police officers injured during the protests. The Prime Minister's statement was echoed by the nation's defense, interior, and environment ministers during a joint briefing.
South Korea needs to secure regional safety, and the U.S. needs to protect its troops on the Korean peninsula with the missile defense system. In the worst-case scenario, the U.S. could decide to withdraw its forces from the Korean peninsula without such a mechanism, which will put the long-held Seoul-Washington alliance in jeopardy.
However, the complete installment of the anti-missile system could still be more than a year away, as a comprehensive environmental assessment of the area, a complicated process that includes public hearings, needs to take place before South Korea makes the ultimate decision on the permanent deployment of the system.
The assessment is a crucial step that's directly related to the environmental impact and the health of residents around Seonju area. Ideally, it should have been done before the temporary deployment. But with the recent missile and nuclear threats from North Korea, it seems the government had no choice but to rush deployment.
Lee Unshin, Arirang News.